Thomas Jefferson was an important figure in American history and one of the founding fathers of the United States of America. He was an influential statesman, lawyer, author, and philosopher who served 2 terms as the third President of the United States from 1801 to 1809. He is best remembered for authoring the Declaration of Independence in 1776, which declared that all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Jefferson's impact on America has been profound. His influence can still be felt today in politics, economics, education, and culture. As a statesman, Jefferson championed democracy and republicanism as well as promoting a strong central government with limited powers. He believed that power should be distributed among various branches rather than concentrated in a single branch or figurehead such as himself. This led to him advocating for reforms such as a bicameral legislature made up of both houses, Senate and House, which would share equal power over legislation proposals presented to them by executive branch appointments or through direct public input through representatives elected by citizens living within their respective districts. Jefferson was also instrumental in forming foreign policy during his presidency. He established trade relations with France and Britain while attempting to remain neutral during conflicts between them resulting from Napoleon Bonaparte's reign over Europe at this time period 1790–1807. In addition, he negotiated the Louisiana Purchase with France 1803, which doubled America's size overnight, providing access to land previously unexplored by settlers from eastern coast cities like New York City down south towards Mississippi River Basin territories now incorporated into modern-day states like Arkansas and Louisiana. Furthermore, Thomas Jefferson is credited for establishing what is known today as Jeffersonian democracy, which focused on broadening voting rights and individual freedoms, while limiting federal government control over citizens' lives and livelihoods, something we take for granted today but had yet been widely accepted until then, due largely to his efforts at implementing these ideals into law during his tenure 1801–9. His vision included expanding civil liberties afforded under law, including freedom speech/press/religion/assembly, among other things, while aiming reduce taxation levels, especially those targeted toward lower-income households, unable to afford extensive tax burdens imposed upon them without any legal recourse available against it. In regards economics policies, Thomas Jefferson favored minimal government interference when it came financial affairs, preferring instead more laissez-faire approach where markets were allowed to operate freely without excessive regulations hindering progress or potential growth opportunities businesses could otherwise take advantage if given chance flourish unhindered. He famously said, "That government governs least governs best," referring belief should only intervene circumstances absolutely necessary, maintain order, public safety, welfare, its people not become too involved, economic affairs, private entities better suited handle own matters, not require governmental interference whatsoever possible, extent, course. All things considered, it clear Thomas Jefferson had lasting legacy American life, whether political, social, economic, educational, even cultural aspects. Our society still bear marks left behind great man whose ideas continue shape nations centuries after his death 1826.